guys, welcome back to another What Sold video. Today we're gonna go over what sold over the weekend.
Alright guys, this next item is a vintage Sony Betamax video cassette recorder. So this Betamax, we got it at a thrift store. We got it probably like 5 months ago. This one did not have a really high sell-through rate, but the reason why we got it is because there was some solds, and the ones that were selling from around 200 to 250. So we decided to list it for 200, but we did have a sale over the weekend, and we got an offer on it for 175. And so we are pretty good with that item. Sometimes we do make exceptions on the sell-through rate if the item still sells for good money. And we did pay $30 for it, but we decided to pay up because it was just selling for really good money. The sticker that you see here that Josh is putting on the VCR is actually a temper sticker, because we have gotten scammed before where like they literally purchase the item from us, and then they remove parts from the inside of the item, and then they claim that the item was broken or never worked. Just to minimize that, we are putting temper stickers on them. Although they can still technically request a return, we are just trying to put this so kind of to deter them from doing that, which is crazy. Here Josh is just cutting the box, resizing it like we usually do. This one is for the length, so it's really interesting the way that he does this. I could not figure out how to do this, honestly, but it's looking pretty good. All right, this next item is a Mercedes-Benz hood ornament. So this is kind of like the little emblem that goes in the front on the hood of the cars. We got this last year at the hot bins, I think. And so this, we got it for like $1, and then we were selling them for $15, but with the sale, this one ended up selling for $11.21. All right, next we have this Truly Beauty Kuka Concentrate Ingrown Serum. This is a serum for your kuka. So this is a serum for ingrown hair treatment. And this one, we also got it at the hot bins some time ago, last year. And this sold for $14.96. We had it for $20. And it's finally gone. Next up is this BK Buckles men's Carter jeans. These jeans, we've had them for like a month, I believe. We just got them not that long ago. And they sold on an offer for $30 on Poshmark. This is a really good brand. This is the first time, I think, or the second time we get this brand. We don't find it that much, but it sells for good money, so I would definitely look out for that brand. And we did pay $5 for them, but they have a really good sell-through rate. This next item is a Chick-fil-A short sleeve polo shirt. This shirt, we bought it at a Goodwill store last year, so we've had it for at least 6 months. And this was part of our sale of 25% off. So we did had it before for $15, and we ended up selling it for $11.21. All right, and this next item is a Caslon woman's hooded cardigan. This is merino wool blend. This one, we got it at the Goodwill bins. The reason why we got it is because it was new with tags, and that merino wool blend is something that usually that material we sell it very well in our store. And this I did get this in the summer of last year, so I did know that we were gonna hold it for some time. At the time we were selling it for 35, it did ended up selling on the sale for 25% off for 26.21. Next is this official NBA men's basketball shorts. These shorts, we've had them for a long time. We made it part of the 50% sale because of that. And we got this at a yard sale. We probably paid like $2 or $1 for it. And we listed it for $7.48, and it did sell for the full asking price. Next, we have this Ocean Coast men's Hawaiian button-up fishing shirt. This one we had it for a couple of months, not for that long. We had it on the 25% off, so we listed it for $19.95, and then we had it 25% off, so it ended up selling for $14.96. And we got this for $3, and so that wasn't that bad. Next, we have this Levi's men's San Francisco Giants striped t-shirt. This t-shirt, we've had it for quite some time. We got it at a thrift store for a couple bucks, and we couldn't really verify if it was vintage, but we're almost 100% sure it's vintage. So since we couldn't verify it, we didn't list it as such. We did have it on the 25% off, so originally we had it for $19.95, and we ended up selling it for $14.96. Next, we have this Karl Lagerfeld t-shirt. This t-shirt, we got it at the Goodwill bins probably like a couple months ago. And so we were going back and forth because we weren't sure we should get it or not, because we couldn't really find good comps at the time. But we're happy that we did, because we did ended up selling them, both of them, pretty quickly. And so I guess it just depends on the design on the shirt. It has, different like sell-through rate for some reason. And so this one we had it on the 25% off, so we sold it for $18.71. All right, these next items are items that we sold late Thursday, and then we shipped out some of them on Friday, and as well as orders from other platforms other than eBay. And so first we have here these LED lights. We actually mentioned them in a previous video when we got them at a thrift store. We paid $2.50 for each one of them, and we saw that they just had a really, really good sell-through rate. So we sold them right away. I think that they literally were only listed for like 3 days, and they sold for $99.95, which was our full asking price. Okay, and next we have this B. Darlin Jr.'s velvet off the shoulder dress. This dress was actually mine, and so I just decided to sell it because I was only gonna wear it once for this party that I had, and I just didn't want it in my closet anymore. But I did pay up like $100 for them, so in a sense I did get some of my money back. So it did end up selling for $35 on an offer. I had it for $50 and it sold for $35. And then right below here we have this Squishmallow. This little Squishmallow, we actually got it from a friend's house. He donated to us, so it was free, and so we did ended up selling it for $8.96. And then we have this Carhartt Force men's relax fit button shirt. This shirt, we actually got it not that long ago. It literally sold probably within a week. We did pay $6 at a thrift store for it, but we knew that I had a really high sell-through rate, so we got it anyways. And it sold for $23.70. All right, this next items, the first one is the Easton Pro Youth pull-up baseball pants. These are so cute. These ones, we got them at the Goodwill bins, and they were new with tags, so we thought that they were going to be worth a little bit more money than they were, but it was back then when we didn't really look at the sell-through rate, and so we're just glad that they sold for $7.48. We'll probably pay like a couple bucks for them, or $1 at the Goodwill bins. And then we have this Champion men's pullover hoodie. This one, we also had it for a long time. That was back then when we used to take the pictures of the full extended clothes there. But this one we ended up selling on sale as well for $10. We got it at the Goodwill bins as well. Probably paid a couple bucks for that. And then we have the UF Gators Columbia snap bottom fleece sweater. So this one, we got it at a thrift store some time ago. It was also a long time ago, and we probably paid like $5 for it. We did up selling it on the sale for $12. And then we have another Mercedes-Benz ornament here that we sold. This one we paid $1 at the hot bins. We sold it on the sale for $11.21. Moving over to Poshmark, we sold this Boy Scouts of America men's pants. These are like cargo pants. These ones we originally had them for $29.95, and we did accept an offer for $25. These ones we did get them at the Goodwill bins, so we probably paid like a couple bucks for them. But they did sell pretty quickly. They took around a month to sell. Next, we have this Levi's men's 505 jeans. These jeans, we got them at the Goodwill bins. We probably had them for like 6 months, and so we probably paid like a couple bucks for them. And we were originally selling them for $19.95, and we took an offer for $15. Next, we have this 511 tactical men's pants. So this pants, we actually got them at a yard sale like a couple months ago. So we paid like $3 for them. We originally had them for $29.95, and this buyer just kept like haggling, and we just, we were like, let's just get rid of them, and we sold them for $20 on an offer. And sometimes we just if the price is reasonable enough, like, we just sell it. I'm wondering what you guys think about that, because I've heard a lot of people either don't take offers, or they kind of set a limit on, like, okay, so if I'm selling an item for 15, if you offer me less than 10, then it automatically declines the offer. We used to do that before, actually, but we found that, like, when we would do that, it would kind of deter a lot of people from even offering. And we've actually been able to kind of see a big turnaround on people that would offer like $5 for an item that was selling for 20, and then we will come back at 15. We would actually sell the item. So, some people don't like to do offers at all. I personally prefer to do offers, just because I think that we have a higher chance of selling an item, even though people sometimes they lowball, but most of them, they end up buying the item. We also sold this really cool wooden nutcracker. This is a fireman nutcracker. This one, we got it at a yard sale. We got it last year, like on January, and so we just hold it the whole year. And I took an offer for $18. We were selling it for $25. But, since Christmas is done, I was like, I'm just going to take the offer. That way we don't have to hold it for another year. Okay, this next item is a vintage pasta maker. This one, we got it at the Goodwill bins. We just got it not that long ago. We paid like a couple bucks for it, and it sold for $23 on an offer. And so this was kind of like a new thing for us because we've never gotten anything like this before. But they do have a good sell-through rate. And lastly, we have this Ralph Lauren golf knit sweater vest. This one we got it at a thrift store. We did pay like $12 for it because we knew that it had a really good sell-through rate and it sold for a decent amount of money. So I did ended up selling it for $76 on an offer. We were selling it for, I believe, $79.95. And this was a really nice one. I'm pretty surprised that it did took a couple months to sell, but it was a good item overall to pick up.
Alright guys, and that is it for today's video. We want to thank you so much for staying till the end. Please don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already, and see you on the next one.